Game 1 of the World Series is here. The roof is closed today due to the cold weather outside. Game on. Making the start for the Blue Jays, Kevin Gausman. He's 14-11 with a 4.00 ERA. Opponents are batting .256 against him. Gausman is third in wins in the AL with 14 and fourth in innings with 207.0. Trent Grisham positions himself in the batter's box. He's batting .214 with 12 home runs. The windup and the pitch. Grisham swings. Line drive to left field. Grossman on the move, and he has it for the out. The batter is Jurickson Profar. Bases empty with one out. From the windup, Gausman delivers. Swung on. Line. Toward third. Diving effort by Chapman. And he makes the stab. Matt Chapman seems to be in pain. The trainer examines his right leg. And they have to take him out of the ball game. The batter is Fernando Tatis Jr. None on, 2 out. The windup, the pitch. Swung on and bounced foul. Here's the windup. The 3-1 pitch. Tatis Jr. with a swing. He rips it to deep left field. Grossman is in pursuit. But nobody's gonna catch that one. Tatis Jr. sent it high over the wall. It's a home run. Fernando Tatis Jr. delivers a bomb. He hit that pitch 421 feet. Padres now in front 1-0. Here's Manny Machado. He is 5th in RBI with 106. There's 2 outs. 0-2 the count on Machado. The windup, the pitch. Struck him out swinging with a splitter. Side retired. The Padres pick up a run. The Padres now lead Toronto 1-0. Joe Musgrove will get the call tonight for the Padres. Joe is 12-15 with a 3.78 ERA. He has 32 games started prior to this one. Musgrove is third in innings in the NL with 223.2. Robbie Grossman, the leadoff hitter, steps in. He's hitting .200. With 8 home runs and 40 RBI. Musgrove kicks and deals. Inside corner at the knees with a slider. That's strike 3. Good job framing that pitch by Campusano. Here comes Bo Bichette. He's hitting .299 this year. With 27 home runs and 94 RBI. He is 4th in runs scored with 109. The windup. The 1-0 pitch. Bichette swings. Grounded sharply. To the hole, right side. Kim up with it. He parachutes it over to first. Retiring Bichette. Guerrero Jr. settles in. He is the leader in home runs with 57, the RBI leader with 145, and first in runs scored with 130. The 1-1 pitch, here it is. Swung on. Line drive. Toward left center. Grisham angling after it. He lunges. But he can't get to it. It's down and rolls to the wall. Guerrero Jr. rounds first. Grisham makes the pickup. The throw to second. Guerrero Jr. slides in hard. Here's the tag. And he's safe. A 2-bagger for Guerrero Jr. That brings up Teoscar Hernandez. Musgrove delivers. Swung on. Little flare. To right. Myers after it. And he brings it in. That retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. A man left on. The score is still 1-0, Padres over the Blue Jays. Luke Voit to lead it off in the second. He's hitting .214. With 19 home runs and 69 runs batted in. The count is full. Gausman into the windup. He kicks and fires. Swung on. Hard hit ground ball. Down to third. Biggio fields it. The throw to first. And Boyd is retired. At the plate is Jake Cronenworth. He's hitting .260. With 5 home runs and 48 runs batted in. 0-2 pitch coming. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Now, the catcher Luis Campusano. The right-hander rocks. And fires. Swung on. Hit on the dot. Down the left field line. Grossman ranges over. It's a base hit for Campusano. Down into the corner. Around first Campusano. Grossman with the throw to second. But Campusano will make it there with ease. Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate. He's batting .257 this year. With 19 home runs and 74 runs batted in. There's 2 down. Kim bats with a 1-2 count. Gausman comes set. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Lofted. To the gap in deep right center. Retreating Zimmer. Hernandez chasing the ball as well. Zimmer looks over at Hernandez. And calls him off. And he reaches up to glove it. Side retired. Nothing on a hit for the Padres. The score remains 1-0, Padres over the Blue Jays. Leading it off is Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Musgrove checks the sign. Looks hard at Gurriel Jr. And fires. Strike 3 called. Gurriel Jr. can sit back down. Campusano nudged that pitch into the strike zone. It's Kevin Biggio up to bat. He's hitting .223 this year. With 17 home runs and 38 runs batted in. The windup. The 1-1. Biggio with the swing. Very well hit. To the gap in deep right center. Grisham chases it. But it's way over his head. The ball reaches the fence on a hop. Biggio rounds first. Grisham will hit the cutoff man. As Biggio reaches second with a double. Danny Jansen steps in to face Musgrove. 3-1 count on Jansen. Musgrove kicks and fires. And Jansen looks at ball 4. Bradley Zimmer is next for Toronto. He's batting .208 with 9 home runs. And he also has 38 ribbies. 1-0 count on Zimmer. From the stretch. Musgrove deals. Zimmer hacks at it. Grounded hard. Past the pitcher. Tatis Jr. handles it. He steps on the base. But there's no relay. Biggio hustles over to third. Hitting is Santiago Espinal. Runners at first and third with 2 outs. From the stretch. Musgrove glances at the runners. And the pitch. Espinal swings. High fly ball to left. Profar backpedals a bit. And reels it in. That retires the side. The Blue Jays get 2 base runners. But none scores. The Padres remain out in front 1-0. Leading it off is Will Myers. From the full windup. The to the pitch. Down he goes on a fastball. Up to bat is Grisham. Now, the 1-2. Grisham swings. Driven in the air. Outdoor deep center. Back goes Zimmer. But it really takes off on him. It bounces to the fence. Grisham is around first. Zimmer gathers it up. The throw to second. Grisham slides. And he's safe. Grisham a double. Now Profar comes up. The Padres leading 1-0 in the top of the third. Gausman has the sign. Stares back at Grisham. Here's the pitch. The swing. Hit sharply. In the hole, left side. Biggio grabs it. The throw to first. In time to retire Profar. Fernando Tatis Jr. stands in. 1 for 1. With a solo home run in the first. The pitch comes in. Check swing. He went around. Tatis Jr. wants an appeal. But the ump refuses. Strike 3. The San Diego third is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. A runner left on. The Padres still leading 1-0. Robbie Grossman digs in. A 2-ball 2-strike count. From the full wind-up. The pitch. Hits the inside corner, strike 3. Grossman shakes his head in disbelief. That's 3 strikeouts now for Joe Musgrove. Here's Bo Bichette. He's hitless in the game. The wind-up. The 1-0 pitch. A swing by Bichette. Popped up high in the air. On the infield. Tatis Jr. is on the move. And he closes the glove on it. 2 outs. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in. Double to left center his last time up. Musgrove kicks and fires. Strike 3 swinging, a fastball. The side is retired. Nothing across for the Blue Jays. Padres still out in front of the Blue Jays 1-0. Manny Machado stands at the plate. He's hitless this game. Gausman ready to deal. Here it is. Swung on. Lifted. Toward deep right field. Hernandez giving chase. Right at the warning track. And reaching up he has it. Getting set to hit is Voit. His last at-bat in the second. Ended in a ground out to the third baseman. Gausman into the wind-up. He kicks and fires the to the pitch. A fastball for strike 3. Gausman snuck it past him. Here's Cronenworth. His last at-bat resulted in a strikeout. Gausman stares in. Gets the sign. The 0-2 pitch. The swing. Pulled on the ground. Down to first. And it's through and into right field. Big turn. But Cronenworth will hold at first. Campusano is up to bat. Doubled off Gausman in the second. The runner at first takes his lead with 2 out. Check of the runner. And now the pitch. Campusano swings. A line shot. Down the line toward shallow right. It falls in for Campusano. Cronenworth advances to second base. Here's the Padres' number 8 hitter, Ha-Seong-Kim. Gausman has him in the hole. Here he comes. Got him looking with the fastball. Nice frame job by Jansen. Kevin Gausman chalks up his 6th strikeout. That's the inning. No runs on 2 hits. With 2 left on base. Still 1-0 in favor of the Padres. Teoscar Hernandez comes up to bat. The payoff pitch. Hernandez swings. Ground ball to second. Kim to his left. He's up with it. And throws Hernandez out. Set to hit is Lourdes Gurriel Jr. There's 1 out. From the wind-up. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Hit in the air. To deep center field. Hurrying back is Grisham. And he makes a nice running catch. That will bring up Biggio. With the bases empty in the second, he hit a double. Musgrove into the windup. And here's the 2-0 pitch. Biggio with a swing. Ball put up in the air. Into deep left. Profar is back on it. And he reaches up to make the catch. That retires the side. No runs, hits, or errors. And nobody left on base. The score remains 1-0 in favor of the Padres. The batter up is Will Myers. Struck out against Gausman his last at-bat. Gausman pitches. Myers swings. Line drive. To the hole in left. Biggio reaches. And he spears it. Now that's great defense. Grisham is ready to go. He's gone 1 for 2. With a double his last at-bat. The wind-up. The 3-2 pitch. Grisham swings at it. Struck hard. To short left field. It'll drop in there for a hit. One count. Gausman out of the stretch. Delivers. The runner going. Low. Ball 2. The throw to second. Bad throw. It sails into the outfield. Taking third Grisham. From the stretch. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on. The grounder. Out toward second. Grabbed by Bichette. The strong throw to first. And he's on the money. Next is Tatis Jr. He's single. And driven in the game's only run. The catcher Jansen sets his target. Gausman deals. Swing and a miss. A strikeout for Gausman. And no RBI for Tatis Jr. Kevin Gausman has fanned 7 this game. That's the inning. 1 error by Toronto in the inning. But it doesn't hurt them. San Diego maintains their lead 1-0. Danny Jansen bats first this inning. 0-2 count on Jansen. Here's the windup. And the pitch. Struck him out swinging with a fastball. Musgrove has his 5th strikeout. Bradley Zimmer settles in. Back in the second. With runners on first and second. He grounded out. 1 down in the Toronto 5th. Musgrove is ready. Into the windup. The pitch. Swung on. Hit on the ground. To the right side. Fielded by the second baseman Kim. The throw to first. And that retires Zimmer. Espinal is up. He flied out in the second. Pitch on the way. Espinal swings. Bouncer. Toward the pitcher. A lunging grab by Tatis Jr. But he'll make no throw. He had no real chance to get the out. Espinal reaches first with an infield hit. Robbie Grossman is up to bat. He went down on strikes in the third. The pitch from Musgrove. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Score that a K for Musgrove. For the 3rd time Robbie Grossman strikes out. Tough game. That retires the side. Nothing on 1 hit for Toronto. No change in the score, the Padres still up 1-0. Here's Manny Machado. Gausman into the windup. And here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on. Ground ball. Out toward short. Bichette spears it. The throw over to first. And that'll retire Machado. Luke Voigt steps in. 0 for 2 now. After his strikeout in the 4th. The The catcher Jansen sets up. Now Gaussman with the pitch. Swung on. Bouncer to the left side. Bichette handles it. The throw to Gurriel Jr. And he's out. Cronenworth steps in to face Gaussman. Batting with the bases empty. He hit a single in the fourth. The count is 3-0. Gaussman winds and fires. That's a ball. And Gaussman walks him on 4 pitches. Luis Campusano is set to hit. He hit a single to right last time up. From the stretch. The pitch. Swung on. Blistering line drive. To left center. Zimmer has to hurry. But he won't get to it. It falls in for a base hit. Cronenworth goes to second. Around second and headed to third is Cronenworth. Zimmer scoops the ball up. Cronenworth is safe at third. As Zimmer tosses the ball back in. Ha-Seong Kim steps in. A strikeout victim in the fourth. From the stretch. A 1 offering. Kim swings. A line drive. Out to short center. In pursuit is Zimmer. He dives, rolls, and holds up his glove. He made the catch. Great defensive play by Zimmer. The 6th inning's over for San Diego. The Padres get a hit and a walk. And leave 2. The Padres still hold the lead 1-0. Stepping in is Bo Bichette. Bo is hitless so far. The wind-up. The 0-1 pitch. Bichette with a swing. Popped high in the air. On the infield. Tatis Jr. ranges over for it. And he makes the grab. The hitter is Guerrero Jr. 0-1 on Guerrero Jr. Musgrove into the wind-up. And the pitch. Guerrero Jr. swings. Hit solidly. To the hole on the left side. And it'll reach left field. Guerrero Jr. makes the turn at first. But he'll hang on right there. Hitting next is Teoscar Hernandez. There's 1 out. 3-2 is the count. Musgrove is into his stretch. Checks the runner at first. Here's the pitch. Hernandez swings. Hit in the air to right. And Myers gloves it. 2 outs. That will bring up Gurriel Jr. 2 out in the home half of the 6th. Musgrove works from the stretch. The pitch. Gurriel Jr. swings. Hot grounder. Toward short. Tatis Jr. grabs it. Goes the short route to second. And Guerrero Jr. is out. That's the inning. No runs on 1 hit, no errors. 1 left on. The score is 1-0, Padres over the Blue Jays. Substitution. Taking the mound for Toronto right-hander Matt Wisler. He enters the game with 1 win and no losses. And an ERA of 4.70. Will Myers will lead it off. 0 for 2 in this one. The wind-up by Wisler. And the pitch. A check swing by Myers. Jansen asks for an appeal. And the ump signals no swing, ball 1. The count is 1-2. The wind-up. And Wisler fires. Myers swings. Fly ball. Out toward deep left. Grossman goes back. And reaching up he catches it. The batter is Trent Grisham. 2 for 3 so far. With a single in the 5th. The 1-1 pitch. Grisham swings. Liner, left field a base hit. Now, the left fielder Profar. Up to bat in the 5th. With a runner on 3rd. He grounded out. The pitch. Profar swings. Line shot. To shallow center. It gets down for Profar. Grisham takes 2nd. Here's Fernando Tatis Jr. Up to bat in the 5th. With a runner on 3rd. He struck out. For the game, 1 for 3. Whistler shakes off the sign. Now he gives the nod. The pitch. Struck him out with a slider. That's his 3rd strikeout this game. He looks frustrated. Hitting Machado. He's hitless to this point. The 3-1. Whistler misses with a fastball. And loads the bases. Grisham takes 3rd. Profar takes 2nd. With the bases loaded, the designated hitter Luke Voit steps in. He's gone hitless so far. Nothing and 2 on Voit. Here's the next pitch. Swung on. And he hits it in the air. Into deep center. Zimmer is going after it. Hernandez on the move. But Zimmer calls him off. And he reaches up to grab it. Side retired. The San Diego rally is thwarted. The Padres maintain their lead 1-0. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. And join in singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." Kevin Biggio gets ready to hit. Kevin at the plate is 1 for 2. The wind-up. The 1-0 pitch. Biggio swings. Here's a grounder. Towards 2nd. Kim fields it cleanly. The throw to 1st. And he gets him. Danny Jansen due up now. He's without a hit in 2 plate appearances. Musgrove delivers. Jansen swings. Hit softly in the air. To right center. Rushing in is Myers. Grisham also converges on it. But Myers calls him off. And he reaches up for the catch. Bradley Zimmer digs in. 0 for 2 at the plate. The pitch from Musgrove. Swung on. Ground ball. Towards 2nd. Gathering it Kim. The throw to 1st. And Zimmer is out. The 7th inning's over. No runs, hits, or errors. And nobody left on base. Padres lead the Blue Jays 1-0. Jake Cronenworth is up to bat. 1 for 2. Cronenworth in a 2-strike hole. Leg kick and the pitch. Cronenworth swings. Put in the air. To center field. Zimmer hustles toward it. And he reaches to make the catch. Now Whistler will square off against Luis Campusano. Going 3 for 3 so far. The 3-0 offering. Slider outside, ball 4. Whistler surrenders the walk. Base on balls number 2 for Whistler. Here's Ha-Seong Kim. His last at-bat in the 6th. He lined out to the center fielder. So he's 0 for 3. The pitch from Whistler. Swing and a miss. Him down on strikes. Next up is Will Myers. Whistler deals to the Padres right fielder. The swing. Sent in the air. Toward short left center field. Grossman on the run. Also in pursuit is Zimmer. But Grossman calls him off. And he hauls it in. That retires the side. One walk in the inning, but that's it. The score is still 1-0, Padres over the Blue Jays. First batter up is Espinal. 1 for 2 with a single in the fifth. The count is 1-2. Musgrove winds and fires. Espinal swings. And he hits it on the ground. Along the third base line. And it gets through. Profar races over and cuts it off. Espinal takes a wide turn at first. But he's bluffing. Here comes Grossman. He's had 3 cracks at it without a hit. The shutout is still intact for Musgrove. Musgrove gets set. The pitch. Grossman squares. Bunts it. Near the plate. Campusano reaches it. The throw to first. And he's out. Close play for the first out. Taking second is Espinal. The right-handed batting Bichette is next. In the 6th inning. He popped out to the shortstop. For the game he's 0 for 3. Musgrove deals to Bichette. Bichette swings. Line shot. Into center. Giving chase is Grisham. And he makes the catch. Here's Guerrero Jr. He's 2 for 3 in the game. From the stretch. Musgrove with the 1-2 pitch. Swung on. Popped high in the air. First base side, in foul ground. Cronenworth may have a play. On the move Cronenworth. And he snags it. The 8th inning's over. The Blue Jays get nothing on 1 hit. The score is still 1-0, Padres. Set to hit is Trent Grisham. 3 for 4 now. The pitch. Struck him out swinging. Here is Jurickson Profar. Jurickson so far is 1 for 4. Whistler into the windup. And here's the 2-0 pitch. Profar swings. Hard liner to right. A clean base hit for Profar. Substitution. Making his entrance for Toronto right-hander Nate Pearson. Nate is averaging 11.71 Ks. And 3.8 bases on balls per 9 innings. And now Fernando Tatis Jr. will hit. He went down on strikes his last time up. 1 on, 1 out. Pearson eyes Profar. Now the pitch. That's a ball, low. From the stretch. The 1-2 pitch. A slider on the black for strike 3. 4 times now Fernando Tatis Jr. has struck out. Here's Machado. Back in the 7th inning. He drew a walk. So he's 0 for 3. And again Pearson pitches. Profar takes off. Machado swings, misses. He's down on strikes. Side retired. Nothing on 1 base hit for San Diego. The Padres still in front 1-0. Substitution. Now pitching for San Diego left-hander Taylor Rogers. Taylor has pitched in 63 games. Striking out 9.27 and walking 2.6 per 9 innings. He has collected 40 saves this season. He's among the league leaders. Ranking 5th in saves. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He flied out to right last time up. The wind-up by Rogers. And the pitch. Hernandez swings. It's lifted. To deep left center. Grisham draws a beat on it. Profar also in pursuit. But Grisham calls him off. And he extends to make the catch. Up to bat is Gurriel Jr. He grounded out to Tatis Jr. last time. Rogers fires. Struck him out with a slider. Substitution. Marino takes his time digging in. The Blue Jays are down to their final out. .357 is average as a pinch hitter. The outfield is deep for Marino. The windup and the pitch. Sinker strike, on the inside corner. The 0-2 pitch, here it is. Swung on. Slow dribble. First base side. Rogers makes the pickup. The throw to first. Safe. That's an infield hit. And the tying run is aboard for the Blue Jays. Here's the Blue Jays' number 7 hitter Danny Jansen. So far 0 for 2. 1 and 2 on Jansen. 2 outs in the inning. Rogers gets the sign. Deals out of the scratch. Swung on. There's a drive. To left center. Profar races back. Near the track. It hits the top of the fence. Onto third goes Marino. Marino is trying to score. The throw made toward home. Jansen is going for third. Cronenworth cuts it off, fires to third. Jansen slides. And he's safe. It's 1-1. Thanks to the RBI double by Danny Jansen. The Blue Jays tie it up 1-1. Substitution. Rohan steps to the plate. With a chance to be the hero. To date as a pinch hitter. 0 for 1. The runner at third Jansen. With 2 out. Rogers in the set position. Glances at Jansen. Kicks and deals. In there for strike 1. From the stretch. The pitch. Rohan swings. A slow bouncer. Toward third. Moving in, Machado picks it up. The throw to first. And then'll retire Rohan's. That's it in the 9th. The Blue Jays score 1 run on 2 hits. A runner left on. The Blue Jays manage to tie the score at 1. Substitution. Entering the game for Toronto left-hander Meza. He comes into the game with 4 wins and 2 losses. And an ERA of 2.81. He has saved 28 games this season. Boyd leads it off for San Diego. Here in the top of the 10th. He flied out back in the 7th. 3-1 pitch coming up. Here it is. Ball 4. Lead-off walk for Boyd. Stepping in is Cronenworth. 1 for 3. With 1 walk and 1 single. The first and third basemen are drawn in. Boyd measures his lead. As Meza comes set. And deals to Cronenworth. Cronenworth swings. A high bounder to the left side. Rohans pulls it in. The throw to first. And he's out. Taking second is Boyd. The batter up is Luis Campusano. He's reached base all 4 times. The left-hander hits. And fires. On the outside corner for strike 3. Campusano shakes his head. The batter is Kim. Mesa working to hit. Here it is. Single walk. And draws a walk. Will Meyer steps in. He's 0 for 4. From the stretch. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Myers went after a sinker out of the zone. Tim Mesa has 2 strikeouts this game. The inning's over. The Padres get nothing and leave 2. The score remains Padres 1 Blue Jays 1. Here's Espinal for Toronto. He collected a base hit in the 8th. 2 strikes the count. Rogers into the windup. The pitch. Espinal swings. Ground ball. To the hole, left side. Tatis Jr. extends himself. And it's into left field. Espinal rounds first. But puts on the brakes. Grossman turns to bunt. He pulls back, but not in time. Rogers sends it in. Grossman swings and misses. That's a punch out for Rogers. That puts his postseason strikeout total at 20. Bichette the batter. 0 for 4 after flying out to Grisham in the 8th. The look in. The target set. The pitch. Bichette with a swing. Slow bouncer. Left side near third. Machado comes in to field it. The throw to first. And Bichette is out. Over to second goes Espinal. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in. With men in scoring position. He's hitting .344, going 52 for 151. Full count with 2 down. Rogers from the stretch. The payoff pitch. Guerrero Jr. watches it sail by. Ball 4. Now Teoscar Hernandez. With runners in scoring position. He's batting .257, 36 for 140. Rogers throws the 1-2 pitch. Hernandez swings. Few shot off the end of the bat. And it drops him. Over to third Espinal. Guerrero Jr. hustles to second. Espinal is on his way home. The throw home. And he's safe. A walk-off run-scoring single by Teoscar Hernandez. The crowd is going wild. This game is over. Toronto nips San Diego to 1. San Diego takes a 1-0 series lead over the Blue Jays.